Hey there, tech enthusiast. Welcome back to Prime Coding. I am Aditya and I am excited to bring you mock test 2 for Accenture online assessment. After getting the great response from our mock test 1, many of you have been asking for more. So we have another installment of this mock test series. So this mocks includes the questions on MS Office such as Excel or Outlook and many more, as well as cloud networking and two coding problems designed to simulate the exact examination that you will face in the Accenture on campus or off campus placement drive. So, if you are preparing for Accenture, this is a perfect way to test your skills and get exam ready. Okay, so let's deep dive into this placement mock test series to ace online assessment. So here we can see the very first question from Excel, is it? So which Excel function would you use to count the number of cells in a range that meets a single condition? That meets a single condition is a hint for this question. Now, what would be the right answer? Have a pen paper with you where you are currently marking how many marks you have scored. If your marks is well enough, then definitely you will crack the online assessment. Okay. Now, count if can be the answer because that meets a single condition. Okay. Count is another stuff, as well as sum if no, it will do sum, but average if do average. So I think the right answer would be A, and bingo, you have marked your answer correct. So plus 1 mark if you have marked this question right. Is it? In Word, what happens when you press Ctrl Shift F while text is selected? Okay, so open the font dialog box, increase the font size, changes font to default and clears formatting. I know that this question is repeated and you have marked A option, and A option is the right option. So plus 1 mark if you have marked this question right. So opens the font dialog box if you press Ctrl Shift F while text is selected. Great. Now, which feature in PowerPoint allows you to create a transition effect between the slides? Okay, transition effects such as blur or many more that matches the previous slide. Great. So morph, slide shorter, slide master, or rephrase timing. So timing is not the case where you can use any animation stuff. Slide master won't be the case. Slide shorter and morph, yes, again you have marked the option A as a right answer and you have achieved plus 1 mark in your marking script. If you have not prepared the MS Office slides or PowerPoint questions, Outlook questions, the top 50 or 60 questions are already be uploaded, which is specifically talking about MS Office questions. Okay. And what I will tell you is tomorrow, most probably I will upload a cheat sheet where each type of commands, shortcuts, and mail merge, morph, everything will be there in just a single PDF so that it will be a quick revision before sitting in the exam. Isn't it good? So for that, you just need to subscribe this channel, like this video, share with your friends and comment down whatever marks you have got. Great. Now, which Outlook feature allows you to schedule emails to be sent at a later time? Send later, delay delivery, scheduled send, and email timer. Don't you think the answer is delay deliver in our Outlook feature? I know Outlook is not much used by a layman person. It is usually used by professionals. But yes, delay deliver will do our work where we can schedule emails to be sent at the later time. Great. So plus 1 mark if you have marked this question right. Now, what is the default paper size in MS Word? So I know that you know this question and I heard you have told A4. So yes, A4 is the default size of MS Word. So plus 1 mark for marking this question right. Great. So which one of the following Excel function can be used to combine the next from multiple cells into one cell? Okay, so you need to combine, which can be, this combine can be replaced at concatenate, is it? So the text form from multiple cell into a one cell. Okay, concatenate is somehow similar to the question. Okay, text join cannot be concat not and join not. These basically, I guess, join is an SQL function, concat too. So concatenate will do our work in Excel and bingo, you have marked this question right. So plus 1 mark for this question. So I know that you are currently in 2025 or 2024 and you are much confused that what I actually need to do to get placed in good product based companies such as 15 LPA, 20 LPA. Why you are just aiming for 6 LPA or 4 LPA jobs if you have an opportunity to do that. So yes, I know that when I was at your place or in your shoe, I know I was very confused with what I need to do. Data structure I need to do, or machine learning I need to do, or full stack I need to do. Some of my friends are doing full stack, some of my friends are doing machine learning, and they are getting placed. So I know that for cracking big tech company, DSA is common in everywhere. Is it? Plus, following with it, you need to have a development skill. Let it be ML, let it be full stack, let it be anything that you love to do. Is it? So what if I tell you you can do this in a single go with very negligible price, which looks like a great, and I know that for solving or for completing whole course you should have a sort of motivation, which is mostly more of the organization doesn't provide that. Is it? But here what you can do is, see, I'm talking about placement preparation crash course, which is provided by GFG. So yes, if you take this course, okay, I'm not telling you to take this course, but there are multiple type of course that you can see. But what I want to show you is 7499 is the exact cost, but here is 390 in the picture, where is a motivation which will work as a motivation for you all, which is mean by get course worth rupees 499 at just rupees 749. And how? Because of 390. 90% of the course you need to complete it within the 90 days of the transaction date. When you have bought this course, in 90 days of duration, you need to complete at least 90% of the course and you will get 90% of the refund. Is it? So it isn't that so fantastic that you can do your coursework very easily with having a motivation into your hand? Because I know that multiple people buy the course but not able to complete it. So yes, 390 will do that work for you. It will be a sort of motivation that you need to just bought a course for 7499 or 90% complete this course and get the 90% refund of this particular course in just 749. It's not on the placement preparation crash course. It can on any type of courses such as DSA plus full stack that I've spoke about just now, then DSA plus machine learning, data science and data analytics and many more type of courses. Okay, this is the trendy season of 390. So without wasting time, just head over to the description. You can find the link. Just go to and buy anything. Have a 90 days counter in your sheet, and they will also provide you a 90 days countdown, which begins on the day of transaction when you bought this course. And yes, when you have completed a 90% in just 90 days, you will get 90% of refund. This is my bet. So without wasting time, just head over to the description and go on that particular link. So what is the primary function of a VLAN, virtual local area network? So to reduce broadcast traffic, to connect different networks together, or to secure the network form of external threat, to allow multiple network on a single switch. So what do you think that means the primary function of VLAN? So this is a very new question that we have bought for you. Is it? So the option is to reduce the broadcast traffic. I know you have marked this question right, because similar question I have did in top 50 SQL questions too. So +1 mark for those who have marked this question right, because I hope that this question was not marked by many of you, but not an issue. Now, which protocol is used to securely transmit data over VPN? Okay, virtual private network. So PPTP is basically used, or IPsec is used, or L2TP is used, and GRE is been used. Guys, in exam you won't find the full form of all these. That's why, as I've told you, it's a simulation of an exact examination. That's why we have not given you the full form. But the answer is IPsec, where it is securely used for transmit data in VPN. So make note of it this, and bingo for those who mark this question right. Congratulations. So what is the purpose of ARP, which is address resolution protocol? To map IP address to MAC address, somehow to map MAC address to IP address, to route packets across a network, to translate domain names to IP address. Do you think domain names to IP address make any sense? No, but the right answer is A, guys, A. So to map IP address to MAC address is basically the purpose of ARP, and this is a network topic. Great. So +1 mark if you have marked this question right. Now, if you got shortlisted for Accenture interview, and let's say you got shortlisted for advance or any of the interview, you have a great chance to achieve this, because we have reached 100% successful sessions with many place practice today. Okay, whoever took, and most all of them were placed, not get rejected. At least they have secured any of the offers. Okay, so for that you just need to head over to www.primecoding.in, and there you will find your profile. Just click on it, book now, and we'll meet you in the mock session, which will be 60% dedicated minute to your interview, then 30 minutes for your mentorship, one-to-one guidance. And it is not a 30 minute, it will go till 1 hour until your all questions has not been resolved. Okay, I will be resolving your all questions, your resume review, your feedback of the mock session, everything would be given in this particular time duration. It is not that it is only this much. I will provide you n number of time. If you have any issues, till now I will resolve it until unless you are not finished with your questions. Okay, so without wasting time, let's see the success stories. As we have n number of success stories, and continuously we are popping in every day or every 2 to 3 days when we got many success results. Okay, now in the context of networking, what is the role of gateway? What is the role of gateway? To connect two different networks, somehow to provide IP address to their devices, to forward data packets within the same network, to encrypt data during transmission. So the right answer is again A. Now +1 marks for the right answer. Now you might be thinking, Aditya, most of the question answer is A. Guys, this I'm creating a FOMO, fear of missing out, because what happened in the exam is they trick you. Like they will put every option as C and it might be B, and you will be confused. Oh, all the questions are just being at the same location. Is that true or I'm doing wrong? It is not that issue. If you know the concept, you will mark the right answer for sure. I know that you have marked this question right. So +1 for you. Now, which layer of OSI model is responsible for error detection and correction? Data link layer, can be network layer, can be transport layer, cannot, and application layer. Do you think? Bingo. Data link layer is the correct answer of OSI model, which is responsible for error detection and correction. Checksum, is it? Now, what command is used to view for routing table in a network device? What command is basically used? So netsat, ipconfig, root, or tracet? Let me know. Yes, I know, I heard you have spoke about root, and yes, +1 mark again for marking the right question. Without wasting time, which type of attack involves intercepting and altering communication between two parties without their knowledge? Okay, very crucial question. Man in the middle of attack. Do you think this is the answer? Yes, I can see the smile on your face. Phishing, denial of service, SQL injection. Without wasting time, MITM is the right answer. In the exam, it might be they will give you with just this MITM. So think it is man in the middle of attack. Okay, so this is called as the altering communication between two parties without their knowledge is the right answer. Now, which of the following is a technique used to identify vulnerabilities in a system by simulating an attack? Okay, so penetration testing, social engineering, brute force attack, or phishing. So as you can see, many of these topics you can also study when you are preparing for this mock test. Let's say you have studied about brute force attack, phishing, as well as penetration testing. So it might be the exam, you can find the question of penetration testing, and you have already studied from this MCQ. It will be indirectly helping you to solve that question too. Is it? So what is the correct answer? Correct answer is penetration testing. Fantastic, guys. I know you have solved at least many questions. Is it? Till now you might have solved all questions. Let me know how many of you have solved, how much questions. Is it? Which cryptography algorithm is most commonly used for securing internet communication? If you have studied cryptography security in your CS, or if you're a CS grad, I know you have marked RSA algorithm, and this same question was taught in top 50 MS Office or a cloud networking video. If you have watched, I know you have marked this question right. Now, what is the primary purpose of honeypot in cyber security? Have you heard about honeypot? If you yes, please let me know what you mean by honeypot. To detect unauthorized access to act as decoy to lure attackers, to protect sensitive data, to encrypt data before transmission. Okay. I know you have marked the option B as the correct answer, and yes, +1 mark for marking this answer true. So to act as a decoy, which is an replicate of something to lure the attackers, so that we can fetch the attackers on some dummy data, is it? Now, which security protocol is used to ensure communication over a wireless network? WPA3, WEP, STTP, and FTP. Okay, let me know all this is WPA is the right answer of this, because these three things is used for something else. Okay, so please study after this MCQ. Please study. If I explain all this, the video length would become so big, is it? So WPA3 is the right answer of this question, and +1 mark for you for marking this. So please subscribe and like this video, guys, because I will upload the cheat sheet of all things. Let it be MS Office, let it be cloud, let it be networking, and many more. Okay, now, what is the purpose of digital certificate in a public key infrastructure, which is PKI? PKI is public key infrastructure. Let me know what is the purpose of digital certificate. To verify the identity of the certificate holder can be to encrypt data during transmission. Yes, it is. To store encryption keys to sign digital documents. I guess the correct answer is to verify the identity of the certificate holder. And the digital key is also used for, like, all the four options are somehow relatable to the cryptography, digital or private key transmissions, is it? So for making you confused, this question is there, and the right option is A. +1 mark if you have marked this question right. Now, which of the following is a key benefit of serverless computing? Automatic scaling, dedicated server management, fixed server cost, in-house data storage. I know, without wasting time, you have directly marked this option, because this question is a direct question on automatic scaling, which is a key benefit of serverless computing. Okay, this question falls into the cloud topic. Great. In cloud computing, what is auto scaling means? If I am always telling you that whatever question you are saying, just try to learn about the options too. Now, if you have did this work, this question would be very easy, is it? So what do you mean by auto scaling? The automatic adjustment of computing resources based on demand. Okay, the manual scaling of resources to match user requirement. I don't think so. A few feature that reduces the cloud storage costs. A method to secure cloud data. I know the option is A, because automatic adjustment of computing resources based on demand. It somehow making sense with this particular word, auto scaling. Is it? Try to frame the similar type of sentence from the question itself. It would be a great tip. Okay. Now, which of the following is a characteristics of PaaS, which is platform as a service? Provide a platform to develop, run, manage application. Again, I think the option is A. Offer raw computing resources like a virtual machine. Cannot be. Provide networking application like VPN? No. Supplies end users software applications? No. The correct answer is again the A option. Provide a platform to develop, run, and manage the applications. Now, which cloud deployment model is most suitable for companies that require dedicated infrastructure with enhanced security? Let me know. It's most suitable for the companies that require a dedicated infrastructure. Okay, dedicated infrastructure with the enhanced security. Don't you think the answer would be private cloud? Yes, the private cloud is the right answer, where each and every company get their own infrastructure and all services that they can use personally. They can auto scale it, then horizontal scale it, then vertical scale it according to their use. Now, which one of the following cloud service model allows user to develop, run, manage application without the complexity of building and maintaining the infrastructure? PaaS, SaaS, IaaS, and DaaS is the option. What is the right answer of this? Where the user to develop, run, manage the application without the complexity of building and maintaining the infrastructure. Don't you think the answer is PaaS, where the platform is given to us and you can do, develop, run, and manage your application without demanding for building or maintaining the infrastructure? So platform as a service is the right answer for this question. Marking +1 if you have marked this question right. Now, which one of the following cloud services most commonly used for scalable storage? Amazon S3 can be, Google Compute Engine cannot be, Microsoft Azure VM, or IBM Watson. All these are the cloud platform. I know the correct answer is S3, which is the most famous cloud service, which is widely used by each big tech. Is it? So if you want some good concepts about W as Amazon S3, you can also go to the GFG. You can find a lot of many course, and you will definitely get 90% refund too. That policy I like most. So let's solve the pseudocode example where function example is given to us a comma b, great, and the function body is there, great. So example where we are passing a value as 3 and b value as 20, while I can see 3 is less than 20, yes, while loop is true, then what happens is a will be a times 2. So now a becomes 6 here. Now do 6 is less than 20? Yes, it is less than 20. Then again 6 times 2 becomes 12, and it will change here now. So it becomes 12 here. Now do 12 is less than 20? Still it is less than 20. So 12 into 2 again will compute it as 24, and now we'll check. Okay, 24 is less than 20? No. Now this line would be executed. Now end of while has been done. Return a, and I can see that 24 is the value of a because we have returned a, and I've got the answer as C. Let me check. Bingo, the answer is C. And you will find the loop doubles until the reaches x keys b, thus become and 6, 12, and then 24 is the right answer. Without wasting time, function mystery of n is f of n less, if n is less than or equivalent to 1, return 1, or n into mystery of n minus 2. Okay, great. So end of function. Okay, we are passing the mystery of 5. Okay, so let me write it mystery as 5 and here. Okay, great. So 5 is less than or equivalent to 1. No, then what happened is n into, so currently what we have 5 into m of 5 minus 2, what it will be? It will be 3. So again the function is called with the value as 3. Great. Now we'll check. Okay, 3 is less than or equivalent to 1? No, definitely no. Then what happened is 3 into mystery of 3 minus 2 would be 1, is it? So now this function will go and it will check 1 is less than or equivalent to 1, yes. Then I need to return 1 here. So now this would be returned here. Now I know that m of 1 value is 1. So now the answer would be 3, and 3 into 1 would be 3. Now 3 will be returned to this function. So this function resulted as 3, and we are looking for that. So m of 3 we already computed, and the value of 3 is 3. So 5 times 3 will give you as 15, and end of the function, and 15 would be returned to this function which is called here, and output will give you the answer as 15 without wasting time. Yes, C15 explanation would be the function calculate the product of odd numbers until n reaches to 1. Fine enough. The answer is correct, plus 1 mark. So now this question, let's see this question, function test. Okay, return x into 10. Okay, so there is some issues. So let me write it clearly. So if x is greater than 10, what I need to do is return, let me write clearly so that it will not confuse you, return x into twice, and else if it is not greater than 10, then please return what? X plus 2, and just end your if and else condition. So this is the case. Let's see what happens is test is called here 10. So x values initialize as 10. So let's check. 10 is greater than 10. No. So if condition won't be executed, it will go to the else case. Now return 10 plus 2, which will give you as 12, and the function is ended here. Then 12 is the right answer. B is the right answer of this question. Fantastic. So function recursive A. Okay, great. So return 0 again. I guess there's a PPT issue, but not an issue. So if a is less than 0, what I need to do is I need to return 0, or else what I need to do? I need to return a plus recursive of a minus 2. Pretty similar question that we have did just now, is it? Instead of addition, we were having multiplication in just the previous question that we have did. So without wasting time, let me know the correct answer of the pseudo code in the comment section. It is very easy, guys. You just need to call 5 here and continuously do that. 5 plus then recursive call, then it would be recursively call 3, then it will recursively call 1, and it will stop here, then comes to here, and you will find the answer of it. Same procedure. Instead of multiplication, we need to add it up. Is it? Let me know the correct answer in the comment section. If you have marked this question right, please give plus 1 mark because the answer will be 15. Okay, great. So we have reverse array 1, 2, 3, 4 is passed to this function name. Okay, again the pseudocode it is. It looks bit tricky, but it is not at all. Let me write the array element and mark at index. Okay, So n is stating that it is a length. So length we have 5. So I of 0 and n, what we have n as 5 by 2, which is 2, minus 1 will give us 1. So this loop will run 2 times, which is 0 and 1. So currently we are in 0 location. So I will remove 0 because we are processing at the 0 index first. So temp will store the array of 0 here. Okay, so what is array of 0? 1. Now array of I value will be replaced by array value present at n minus I minus 1. So 5 minus 0 minus 1, which is 4. So 5 element would be replaced at the array of I. So array I value is 0. So this value becomes 5 here for now. And array of n minus I minus 1, which is the last index value, is replaced by temp of 1. So temp currently storing 1. Now it becomes 1 here. So 5 will be replaced as 1. Bingo. Now let's restart restart this for loop with the next value, which is 1. So temp of 1. So array of 1 value is what? 2. Great. Array of 1 value is 2. Temp will store 2. Array of I value will be 5 minus 1 minus 1, which is 3. So at 3, what we have? 4. So array of I value will be replaced as 4. Is it? And array of n minus I minus 1, which is 3, will be replaced by temp. Temp, what is storing? It is storing 2. So 4 will be replaced by 2. So what is the correct structure? Because for of end is done and return array. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo. You have marked the option A as the right answer. Yes, option A is the right answer of this question. Now, function sum of digit of num. Okay, sum of 0. While num is greater than 0, then what we need to do? Sum equivalent to sum plus num mod 10. Great. So sum equivalent to num div 10 and while return sum end function. Okay, so let me write this question in a particular manner because I guess there is some issue with that. So sum is equivalent to 0. Now while num is greater than 0, so what we need to do? We need to reinitialize my sum plus num mod 10. Okay. Similarly, again I need to reinitialize my num, which is num division by 10 and end of while. So my end of while will be done here, end of while, and just return the sum. Don't you think this program is for something that I am also thinking and you are also thinking the same? Okay, let me check. Passing 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Passing 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And I know that num value is greater than 0 for sure. Then what happened is sum. Basically sum is 0 in the very beginning. Num mod 10. So the remainder that we get from 1, 2, 3, 4 mod 10, the remainder we got as 4 here. So sum would be as 4. Sum will be as 4. So yes, so it will be sum initialized as 4 because initially it was 0 and this will give us 4. Great. So now num mod 10. Now what happened here is this will become 10. Now it will come as 1, 2, 3.4. So as we are dealing with integer, 0.4 would be removed and 1, 2, 3 we are left out. Okay, so num value is now 1, 2, 3. Now again, num is still greater than 0. So what it becomes is sum plus sum. What is sum? Sum is 4. Then 4 plus 1, 2, 3 mod 10. What it will give? It will give us as 3 as a remainder. So 4 plus 3 is 7. So now I can see we are indirectly counting the sum of digits. Is it? So let me check. Okay, 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9 and 1 is 10. Do we have option as 10? Yes, 10. So without wasting time, I have computed with 2 digits and I know that we are reversing back. So yes, A is the right answer of this. Bingo, you have marked this option right. Now, without wasting time, we are at the problem statement. So we have 2 problem statement with us, 2 coding problem. First is easy type of question and another would be some medium type of question or hard type of question. Okay, so this question was asked in Accenture 9 of August 2024, like recently, okay, in their online assessment. So now you need to solve this question, and another question is problem statement given at the matrix, which is ranges at medium question. Okay, print given matrix in a spiral order. So you need to print like 1, 2, 3, 4 first, then 8, 12, 16, then you need to print 15, 14, 13, then you need to print 9, 5, then you need to again print 6, 7, then you again need to print 11, then you again need to print 10. Like this, you need to print it in a spiral manner. Now, Aditya, you will not let us know about the coding solution. I will let you know. I will let you know after uploading this video. In 1 hour, we'll upload the next video too. Then you can watch the solution. But why I'm not uploading here is you will directly watch the solution. So please give you at least an hour to solve this question, because 90 minutes will be given to you. At most 90 minutes or 60 minutes, 45 minutes will be given to you, I guess. So you need to solve that question in particular duration. So set your timer, do this question right away and let me know in the comment, are you able to solve both of the question quickly? If you're able to, Congo, you have selected for AASC role. Okay, you need to give the interview afterwards. But if you're able to solve, claps. If you're not able to solve, I will upload the solution video just now after this video, so that you can watch the solution and make your mock test fully fledged prepared. Is it? So if you have liked this video, please do subscribe, like this video and share with your friends, and let me know in the comment section how much marks you have got and how many coding problems you have solved. Then you will get to know about your performance, and you can compare yourself with the rest of the competitors which is there, who will give their Accenture on campus drives. Is it? So we'll meet you with a new video soon.